What do you do if you're looking for a fun excursion to do with family when you're on an Alaskan cruise? If it's our family, we look for fun and adventure. We found just that when we signed up for an adventure cart ride in the rainforests around the small city of Ketchikan. Come along with the 5 of us as we have an exciting time getting muddy and learn about this neat area in the largest state in the U.S. After our cruise ship docked in the Ward Cove cruise ship pier, we got off and made our way through the souvenir shop to go to our shuttle bus. We knew we'd be coming back to check out this shop for sure. The ride on the shuttle bus took us about 25 minutes through the countryside to the location where our tour guides and side-by-side vehicles were waiting for us. They even had a fun pair of dogs that were excited to see tourists. I do think it's possible that the dogs might have been showing off for us, but that's okay. We love dogs, just don't tell Lily about this. Like any good adventure, signing the legal paperwork stuff is a must. Once we got all of our paperwork signed, we were given rain gear to keep us dry, and of course helmets. After all, we will be driving carts through some rugged, beat-up dirt roads. We got all the gear on and made our way back outside to the carts, where we chose our rides and were given a how-to and safety briefing on driving through the forest. The guides told us to really have fun with the carts, and if we see a nice pothole full of muddy water, don't slow down for it. They even recommended speeding up. Apparently, the carts are designed to take a beating. The guides had us drive in a single file line with a guide up front, one in the middle of the pack, and another at the end. They made sure to keep an eye on us so nothing too crazy happened. Let's watch some fun footage of the first part of the drive. We made it to our first stop a few miles into the ride and had some great views of the Bean Canal and the Inside Passage. Our guide told us some interesting facts about the area and even told a story about how local youths are required to spend 48 hours on the island that you can see from up here as a survival training. We got a bunch of pictures and video from up here, but wanted to get back in our carts and hit some mud-filled potholes. You having fun, Netty?
I am. Are you?
Yeah.
We're a little wet.
We're a little wet, but it's fun. Can't see real good out of our visors, but it's still cool.
Yeah, this is the visor.
Netty told me she wasn't sure if all the bumps and potholes knocked her spine out of alignment or realigned everything. And this is something to definitely keep in mind. If you have back or neck problems, this may not be the best excursion for you. To say it was bumpy is an understatement. For that matter, to say it was fun is also an understatement. Our daughter Taylor and her fiance Tyler were in another cart nearby having just as much fun tearing it up. And while we couldn't see Netty's dad in his cart, Taylor and Tyler did catch him on video cruising behind them having just as much fun. After we had some more wild driving, we stopped at the middle point where one of the guides brought us on a short walk to look at a waterfall and tell us some things about the local plants and wildlife. Like some interesting facts about the mating rituals of the bald eagles.
50% of North America's bald eagle population, and the highest density of them is here in Southeast Alaska. And it's currently eagle mating season. Y'all know their mating ritual? Okay, it's super cool. So the females are dominant within the eagle population. So they're the ones calling the shots. And when she's ready to put this guy to the test, she will lock talons with him mid-air, about 500 feet
This
up.
was a great addition to the adventure. After we walked back to the carts, we switched spots and Netty drove. You ready to drive, Netty?
No.
You're gonna do great. We got pretty wet and muddy on this ride. Just look at the inside of the cart and the water splashing at us as we hit the big puddles. I'm not sure which was more fun, driving the cart or bracing for the impact of the mud-filled potholes in the path before us. We really all felt like little kids riding in these machines. This adventure ride is about 14 miles round trip, and it felt like it went faster than the approximate hour and a half. At the end, we returned to where we started and brought back our rain gear and checked out the gift shop to see if there was anything we wanted. If you do this excursion, don't forget to take plenty of video and pictures of everyone in your group so you can always have something to remember the fun time you had on this ride. If you go on an Alaskan cruise, and in our case it was with Norwegian Cruise Lines, we definitely recommend this excursion. It was a blast and offered tons of adventure. And we're glad you came along to experience it with us.